Hello, this is Mrs. Scarple, and in this video we are going to write the equations of parabolas in vertex form. So as it might suggest, we need to identify the location of the vertex. The vertex in this case is located at -4, -3. If I apply anchor values, recall anchor values for parabolas that have no stretch or shrink are 1, 4, and 9. So when I move 1 unit to the right of my vertex, I am going to move 1 unit up. When I move 2 units to the right, I would have a point 4 units up. Since these points follow our anchor values, we will not have any stretch. Because our graph is open up, we know that A is greater than 0. And because there is no stretch, we know that A is equal to 1. Now the reason I'm referring to A is because the vertex form of a parabola is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. The x value of the vertex is h and the y value is k. So now I can fill in the a, h, and k in my equation, and I will have the vertex form of this graph. Since a is equal to 1, I should not have written 0 up here. A is equal to 1. You can write it if you want. If you don't, that's okay. Times x. Now the minus -4 actually becomes plus 4 squared. And the plus -3 could just be written as -3. So just to clean this up a little, my equation is y equals x plus 4 squared minus 3. Let's take a look at another graph. Again, start by identifying your vertex. In this case, it is 2, 8. This is open down, so I can say that my a value is less than 0, which means it's negative. If we remind ourselves of anchor values, when I go to the right one, I'm only going down what appears to be 1/2. Now just to make sure that it is 1/2, I'm going to, when I go to the right 2, see where I line up. And I'm landing at 2. So those anchor values, the original anchor values of the parent function, are 1, 4, and 9. But I know that second anchor value is actually going to equal 2 on this graph. In order for that to happen, I would have to multiply 4 by 1/2. If I multiply 1 by 1/2, I also get 1/2, which is what I thought this might be. If I take 9 times 1/2, we should have a point 4.5 units down. So to the right 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So we can say that the a value is equal to 1/2. And now we can write the equation. Y equals, we know a is less than 0, so a negative 1/2 times x minus 2 squared plus 8. And let's take a look at one more. Again, start with the vertex. This one is at -5, -6. it is open up, so we know that a is positive, a is greater than 0. Now this does look a bit narrower to me than our other parabolas. So we may need to find an a value here. So what do I do to my original anchor values? When I go to the right one, I'm going up 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to find, what do I take times 1 to equal 3? That should be 3. So when I have 4, when I take that times 3, I should have a point 12 units up. So 2 units to the right, instead of going up 4, we're going to go up 12. And there it is. So our a value is going to equal 3 this time. So we have h, we have k, we have the a. We can write our equation, y equals 3 times x, subtract negative 5, squared, plus negative 6. So to simplify this, to clean it up a little, it becomes 3 times a subtract negative becomes positive 5 squared. A plus negative is the same as saying subtract 6. And this concludes the video for writing the equations in vertex form of a parabola.